Hi folks, this is just a video after being away for a few days. So you can see the grass is quite long here. If I come down to it, you can see the line that's running up here. It's been quite long, probably like 4 days or so. I've been spending away from the house. But you can see here I've just cut this with a wide stripe, slightly wider than I normally do, so it's about a stripe and a half or so on the lawnmower. But you can see the grass is nice and healthy. Still here you can still see down to the soil layer, so we've got some good grass. So if I was to cut this conventionally with the cylinder mower, or for people across the pond or anywhere else around the world that isn't known as a cylinder mower, it'd be known as a reelmower to you. If I was to cut this naturally on there, what I would encounter with that is the front metal roller would lay the grass down too much and the cylinder wouldn't be able to cut through it, so the cylinder blades wouldn't be able to cut through that. So what I've done here is, if I come round and actually look at the machine here, what you'll see is I've taken the front roller off, and I've actually put on what's called the wheel kit. So this wheel kit allows for the cylinder to be able to cut through the grass without the front striping roller being attached, and it also allows the comb, which you can see here, to stand the grass up ready to allow the cylinder action to chop through the grass. So you're still able to get a really good cut, albeit not as pronounced in the terms of the stripe, but this allows me to get through it without having to raise up the cutting height of the lawnmower. It's already up on this lawnmower between 3 and 4, which is near enough the highest setting that this lawnmower can do. I used to have a rotary mower, but don't have that anymore, so I have to kind of rely on this. So if you have a look across here, it's not as pronounced as it normally would be, and you can start to see there is some soil here. This grass, as I said before in some of the videos I've done, is still a wee bit behind this grass over here, so it's a little bit difficult. It's still growing through and will take some time, but I'm going to get going with this. I apologise for the video I did a few days ago that had quite a lot of wind noise in it, but as I said, I'm going to try and do something about that soon with microphone to allow my voice to come through. And for anyone that's viewing these videos across the world, this is what a Scottish accent sounds like, so if you have any, if you need me to slow down or enunciate a little bit better, just let me know. But hopefully in time I can get a little bit more of a tripod set up, and I'll get in front of the camera, introduce myself, and hopefully then you can start to see a little bit more of me talking about the tools I use and what I do in my garden. You can start to see some of the nice shrubs coming through. I've got a nice hosta that's just came into bloom here, and various shrubs here, and I've got some nice trees down the back here. I've got a lovely hydrangea that's starting to come through. Mountain flame pyrus is all in this flower bed, and then you can see I've got a kind of a nice big feature pergola in the centre here. For eagle-eyed viewers, this little trough of grass here is patch repairs that I can use for the lawn where appropriate, but I'll start to show more as I publish more content on the video. But hopefully you'll join me on the way. Hopefully it's not all going to be about grass. It's going to be a little bit about what I'm doing in various shrubs, tools, etc. that I use to get the garden looking like this. So join me on that journey if you can. Cheers.